15 facts about your brain that scientists still can't explain. What if I told you that the most mysterious object in the known universe isn't hidden somewhere in deep space? It's sitting right inside your head. I'm talking about the human brain. Your brain contains around 86 billion neurons, can generate enough electricity to power a small light bulb, and stores a lifetime of memories. Yet, despite centuries of research and some of the world's brightest scientists studying it, there are still mysteries nobody can fully explain. Why do you suddenly remember something from 20 years ago for no apparent reason? Why do you sometimes wake up just seconds before your alarm goes off? How can your brain create dreams so realistic that they feel completely real? Even more fascinating, some people have survived losing half of their brain and continued living almost normal lives. Others can remember nearly every single day of their lives. And one mystery on this list has scientists questioning whether our brains can actually predict events before they happen. Today, we're counting down 15 incredible brain facts that science still struggles to explain. Make sure you stay until fact number 1, because it might completely change the way you think about your own mind. Let's begin. Fact number 15. Your brain can rewrite your memories. Have you ever argued with someone because you're absolutely certain something happened a certain way, only to discover you were wrong? Here's the shocking truth. Your brain doesn't store memories like a video camera. Instead, every time you remember an event, your brain actually rebuilds that memory from scattered pieces. During this process, tiny details can change without you realizing it. That means every time you recall a memory, you're also slightly rewriting it. Scientists call this memory reconsolidation, but they still don't fully understand why the brain changes memories or why some false memories can feel even more real than genuine ones. In fact, entire groups of people have confidently remembered events that never happened, a phenomenon that continues to puzzle psychologists. So, the next time you're certain you're right about something from the past, your brain might be playing tricks on you. Fact number 14. Your brain makes decisions before you do. Have you ever felt like you carefully thought something through before making a choice? What if your brain had already made that decision before you were even aware of it? In several experiments, researchers found that patterns of brain activity could predict which button a person would press seconds before the person consciously decided. In other words, your brain appeared to know what you're going to do before your conscious mind caught up. This discovery sparked one of the biggest debates in neuroscience. Do we truly have free will, or is our conscious mind simply informed after the brain has already set events in motion? Scientists still don't have a definitive answer. Some believe your unconscious brain prepares possible actions while your conscious mind has the final say. Others argue that consciousness may play a much smaller role in decision-making than we once believed. What's even stranger is that you experience none of this hidden activity. It's like playing football. You make a wrong pass and afterwards wonder why you made the pass. To you, it feels as though the decision happens in a single instant. Behind the scenes, however, billions of neurons are processing memories, emotions, habits, and predictions at incredible speed, long before you're aware of them. So the next time you make what seems like a spontaneous decision, ask yourself this: did you choose, or did your brain choose first? And if you think that unsettling, wait until you hear the next fact, because your brain can actually make you see things that aren't there. Fact number 13. Your brain can create things that don't exist. Look around you for a moment. You probably think everything you see is an accurate picture of reality. But what if your brain is quietly filling in missing pieces, and sometimes even inventing things that were never there? Your eyes don't capture every detail of the world. In fact, each eye has a blind spot where the optic nerve connects to the retina. That spot can't detect light at all. Yet you never notice a hole in your vision. Why? Because your brain automatically fills in the missing information using the surrounding colors, shapes, and patterns. It creates a seamless image so convincing that you have no idea anything was missing. This remarkable ability doesn't stop there. Under certain conditions, your brain can produce optical illusions, hear words that were never spoken, or even make you feel a phantom limb after an arm or leg has been amputated. Scientists understand some of the mechanisms behind these phenomena, but they still don't fully know how the brain constructs such a convincing version of reality from incomplete information. It's less like a camera and more like an artist, constantly predicting, editing, and filling in the blanks. The truth is, you don't see the world exactly as it is. You see the version your brain believes is most likely to be true. And if that sounds unbelievable, the next fact is even stranger, because your brain may continue working while you're asleep to solve problems you've been struggling with all day. Fact number 12. Your brain can create entire worlds while you sleep. Every night, your brain becomes a director, writer, and star of a movie that feels completely real. Think about it. You probably dreamed of flying through the sky, talking to someone who passed away years ago, or running from danger with your heart pounding. But here's the mystery. During the dream-rich stage of sleep known as REM sleep, parts of your brain responsible for emotions, memory, and visual imagination become highly active. Scientists know a lot about when we dream, but they still don't fully understand why we dream. Some believe dreams help organize memories. There are even theories that dreams help regulate emotions or spark creativity. They can fly, explore imaginary worlds, or even have conversations with dream characters, all while remaining asleep. So tonight, when you close your eyes, remember, your brain isn't going to sleep. It's about to create another world. And if you think dreams are strange, the next fact reveals how your brain can make you experience something that feels impossible, seeing the future before it happens. Have you learned something new today? Kindly subscribe now and turn on notification for the next part.